Now, I'm sure that we can all admit that scrolling through thousands of presets is a terrible time. That's why I did it for you. So in this video, I will be sharing my favorite presets that I use every single day. Now, one last thing before we do get into the video, I am going to be talking about a lot of more premium VSTs or expensive VSTs, but at the end of the video, I will be going over a lot of free VSTs and dope presets that are in there. And you know what? They sound just as good as the paid ones, brother. So make sure to stick to the end of the video. Now let's get into it. All right, now easily one of my most used VSTs over the past 6 to 8 months has been Xenology. Now, if you follow me on Instagram and you saw my story the other day, I actually got signed out of my Roland Cloud subscription and it got rid of all of my favorited presets. So I really had to go through and just get like my most used ones like really quick. Now I will say this, I mostly use it for basses. So if we go to the Rubber BS1, now I will say Rubber BS2 has been like probably like my most used preset. If you look into Legacy Kit, available on gatekeepsounds.com, if we go to the samples, you can hear this bass used a lot. I believe one that uses it is Ambition. Hard, right? The bass be going crazy. And you can also use it for more like melodic ones as well. I'm pretty sure this one is linked to the res knob. So if we press it like really soft, it'll sound like this. But if we press it really hard, it sounds like that. Using different velocities can get you different tones with these basses. Now this one right here, the Rubber BS3, is a great bass, but I would only use it for like accents. Like at the end of the bar, just hit like something like this. But you could just do like a traditional bass line like, but just me personally, I'd rather just use it as an accent. And okay, this one is a newcomer, is the ACDG bass. Yeah, the ACDG bass. Let me show y'all another loop that uses this. Like I said, Roland accidentally like deleted all of my favorite presets, so I'm gonna have to try to find some of them real quick. There's a pad that I used recently that was really good. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I like that. You know what you can do is you could take the attack and you turn it up a little bit. It's hard. And also just a quick hack for Xenology. If you go here and you type in Dream, there's a lot of great sounds. And also shout out my guy Scotty Beams. He uses a sound called Bell 7. Even like a higher octave. And then also another hack, if you go into Xenology and you type in Rezo and then you just sort it by synth basses, a lot of these are very, very solid. So all of these ones right here, if it says Rezo, good chance that there's like really solid. All right, now back to my favorite presets. Next one up is gonna be the Shoreline bass out of Summer Nights. Now this is a bank that me and Lifestyle did drop, and it is available on gatekeepsounds.com. But dude, these sounds, like, we just did not miss on these, bro. This one also has like really good pads. It's like Dreamy Blast pad. Yeah, there you go. This one is so hard. There's also another one in here. Larry pad. There you go. chords, brother. Hold up. Honestly, Summer Nights, I can't recommend it enough. And don't tell nobody, but I heard that me and Mr. Lifestyle Did It are gonna be doing a sequel to this one in August. You didn't hear it from me. Now, if I had to rank my most used presets, the authentic triangle lead in Omnisphere is top 3, and it's not 3. It's 1 or 2. When I'm really trying to do like a lead that's gonna be a little bit just more interesting to me, I'm for sure gonna go for a triangle lead over a sine lead like 90% of the time. And here's actually a loop that I used that lead in. The authentic triangle lead, brother. All right, and another lead that I use a lot, arguably just as much as the authentic triangle lead. I always forget triangle space lead. There you go. So the only issue with this preset is that you have to turn off layer A by clicking this like this little tiny blue button right here. Yeah, it's a great sound. It's a great sound. I've used it a lot in the legacy kit, in the upcoming loop kit that I'm going to be doing at the end of the year. Ooh. Did I just leak another kit? Ooh, I need to stop talking about it. Now to the next section. Honestly, any sound out of the Nirvana bank. I low-key messed up with this bank. The sounds in here are so good, and I gave them out for free. Like, I gave out 50 of these presets for free, and like people were going crazy about it when I dropped. They're like, dude, this is so good. This is crazy. Like, I was getting so many compliments on it. And I was sitting there like, damn, maybe I should have made y'all pay for it. But like what I tell myself is like, dude, you know what? You need to give back to the community. Sometimes you just need to give out like a full-fledged product for free just to like show thanks to the people who have helped you get to where you're at. But yeah, let's get on to some of the sounds, bro. See, the basses are hard. You hear the sound design on that, bro? You know, that's fire. And the fact that you can get this bank for free and you can get Analog Lab Play for free is just a no-brainer. Oh, okay, I got a little too cocky. Also, the leads in here are hard. You know what I mean? Like some dark, like Mozzie type stuff. A free bank, you can't really ask for more. Now, speaking of stuff that is free, something that I was sleeping on for a very long time, Serge XT. Now let's get the negatives out the way. The basses, they're all right, but I will say something that they do in here extremely well is the leads. So if we go right here to the Fuji lead. Great lead. But I'm telling you, like the leads that they have in here are pretty fire. So I know in the beginning of the video, we said like, hey, like we hate going through presets, right? Honestly, bro, if you go into the leads and you just go through every single one of these and you favorite your favorite ones, I feel like you're going to favorite a lot of them. Other than that, we can go to the keys. Most of the keys are kind of just like, okay, you feel me, for West Coast beats, but the ones that are really good are the E pianos. So all three of these that say EP, I highly recommend them. Also, the soft suitcase is a pretty good preset as well. I will show you the DX one. This one's probably my favorite out of all of them. See, so if you press it a little bit harder, you get that like harsh tone with it. But if you press it softer, you kind of get like a glassy kind of like E piano Rhodes kind of feel. Like that is a great sound. The pads in here are pretty solid as well. Here are all my favorited sounds that I have in here. Now, strings. brother. Especially string runs. The first preset when you open up SRX strings from Roland. I have to mention this one because I've gotten multiple records placed using this specific preset. If you look, it's kind of cut off, but the Billboard plaque right here, that's for the Tinashe song that I did called I Can See the Future. I did the melody for it, just to clarify, you feel me? The way I did it was I went like boom, made it really short, boom, 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 boom. I believe that's how I did it. Turned the velocities all the way up, and I went and I turned on like a bunch of reverb and delay. So reverb, boom, probably used delay 3 at that time. You know what I mean? I also use these strings on some Ralphie records that I produced. I believe Janitor has these strings as well, but I believe I just went up instead of bringing that last one down. I did this like that, stuff like that. So if you're making like dark West Coast melodies, loops, beats and stuff like that, SRX strings is a great option. Now lastly, we went over this sound not too long ago, but just in case you didn't see that video, the big bottom bass in Poison, stock VST by the way. Now this one, it was used in Boogeyman by EBK J-Bo. That's why it's popular and everything like that. But just to be honest though, like this bass has been used in a lot of EBK songs. If you're really trying to get like that sound, this preset right here will help you with that. And with that being said, those are my favorite West Coast presets. So if you like the video, hit the like. If you want to comment, throw a comment. If you want to sub, hit the sub. And also if you need any dope West Coast sounds, whether that be drums, analog lab presets, midis, loops, anything, gatekeepsounds.com. Peace.